Hello and welcome to this video on how to get out of debt and achieve financial freedom. Are you tired of feeling stressed and overwhelmed by your debts? In this video, we'll be sharing 17 practical tips and strategies to help you get out of debt and achieve financial freedom. Tip number 1, make a budget. The first step to getting out of debt is to make a budget. Start by listing all your income and expenses, and then look for areas where you can cut back on spending. This can include things like eating out less, canceling subscriptions, or buying generic brands instead of name brands. Tip number 2, track your spending. Next, track your spending to see where your money is going. You can use a budgeting app or simply write down every purchase you make in a notebook. This will help you see where you can cut back even further and prioritize your spending. Tip number 3, prioritize high-interest debt. Once you have a handle on your spending, focus on paying off high-interest debt first. This includes things like credit card debt, which often has interest rates over 20%. By paying off these debts first, you'll save money on interest and be able to pay off debt faster. Tip number 4, avoid new debt. Avoid taking on new debt while you're trying to get out of debt. This includes things like taking out a loan or using a credit card. Instead, focus on paying off what you already owe. Tip number 5, increase your income. Consider ways to increase your income to help pay off debt faster. This can include things like getting a part-time job, selling items you no longer need, or starting a side hustle. Tip number 6, set financial goals. Setting financial goals can help motivate you to stay on track and pay off debt. Write down your goals and what you need to do to achieve them. For example, if your goal is to pay off a credit card, make a plan for how much you'll need to pay each month to reach that goal. Tip number 7, use the Snowball Method. The Snowball Method is a debt repayment strategy where you focus on paying off one debt at a time, starting with the smallest debt first. Once you've paid off the smallest debt, you can use the extra money you would have put towards that debt to pay off the next debt. Tip number 8, consider debt consolidation. Debt consolidation can help simplify your debt repayment by rolling multiple debts into one loan. This can make it easier to keep track of your debt and make payments, and can also lower your interest rate, saving you money in the long run. Tip number 9, seek professional help. If you're struggling to get out of debt, consider seeking professional help. This can include things like working with a financial advisor or a debt counselor. They can help you create a debt repayment plan and offer support along the way. Tip number 10, use cash instead of credit cards. Using cash instead of credit cards can help you stay on budget and avoid taking on new debt. When you pay with cash, you're more likely to think twice about a purchase and only buy what you need. Tip number 11, automate your savings. Automating your savings can help you reach your financial goals faster. Tip number 12, reduce spending on non-essential items such as eating out, entertainment, and shopping. Tip number 13, look into balance transfer credit cards that offer lower interest rates or 0% interest for a certain period. Tip number 14, take advantage of any extra income, such as bonuses, tax refunds, or freelance work, to pay off debt. Tip number 15, Cut back on luxury expenses such as cable TV, expensive phone plans, and gym memberships. Tip number 16. Set up automatic payments for bills and debt repayments to avoid missing payments and incurring late fees. Tip number 17. Create a budget and stick to it to ensure you're living within your means. Conclusion: choose to prioritize debt repayment, reduce spending, and stick to a budget as a consistent, sustainable approach to getting out of debt and achieving financial freedom. It won't be an overnight process, but with persistence and dedication, you'll get there. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.